Welcome to Flashpoint Friday, a weekly series where I select one game at random from Flashpoint's archives and give it a try. And maybe, just maybe, the game might actually be good. Hello everyone, welcome back to Flashpoint Friday, and this week we have another request from viewer Creeper World 3 Tormented Space, and the game in question is just known as The Space Game. Pretty generic title, but it seems like it's anything but, judging by the little bit of screenshots in this little splash animation that I'm seeing right here. So, this game was made by the Casual Collective, which later was rebranded to, I think it was Kixia, and they developed a number of high-profile MMORTS titles, including War Commander and Vega Conflict. But this was before all that, so this should be interesting. So it just dropped me into this after a brief splash screen intro. I didn't have time to record it because I had to fiddle with the view controls. I'm running this on the Ruffle emulator rather than Flash because the viewing screen is far too small with the default Flash viewer. Obviously, this was made for computers with lower resolution screens back when this first came out. Fortunately, though, Ruffle allows the user to crop the image to fit the size of a full screen. So, there you go. So, what do we got here? Training. So, things all you space virgins should know. So, how to produce energy, mine asteroids from your minerals, expand your influence, and defend your base. So we have energy and minerals, how to defend, talking about ship strengths and weaknesses, and keyboard shortcuts. Okay. So, tutorial. Okay, so it's a tutorial that we're playing through, it looks like. Show you how to mine an asteroid. Okay. Give you a single solar station. Okay. Gotcha. I'm gonna maybe go through this a little quickly because I kind of want to get to the meat and potatoes of the actual game, but I'll try my best to retain the information that's presented to me. So the mineral count is down there. So we click the miner, click on the miner icon at the bottom. I'll place it to the right of this asteroid. Okay, yeah, so it does turn red if it's on the asteroid itself. Notice that the miner links with the asteroid with a green line when it's in range. Okay. Needs energy to begin construction. Energy relay is a structure you can use. Okay. So we select the energy relay button. We build it somewhere between the solar station and miner, so anywhere in this green circle area, I guess. So there's that. Okay. Gotcha. So it kind of functions, to use a SimCity analogy, kind of like power lines, where the energy needs to has to have a direct link to the miner, much like how power lines in SimCity have to be directly linked from a power plant to various zones. Okay, so let's see. They want us to click on the asteroid. Okay. See information, things you can collect, multiple mine. You can't have multiple miners mining a single asteroid. Miners can mine any asteroid in range. Okay. So it looks like it has 5. So yeah, I guess this is the number of minerals that's being harvested. Let's see. How does that number change? It's a 10-ton asteroid. Okay. I guess it's just showing the number of minerals that's being collected, I guess. Let's go ahead and just move on. Now build 2 more miners next to this asteroid. Click on the background to bring back your build menu if you cannot see it. Okay. So they want us to build 2 more. I see. So you have to select the button each time. You are low on energy. Okay. Click on your solar station. Click on upgrade. Uh-oh. Give me a moment. The screen is actually, I think, cropped it off. Okay, I'm back. And yeah, Unfortunately, the crop to fit option was cutting off the bottom, so I couldn't really read it very well. But the good news is that everything is viewable now. The bad news, though, is that everything's going to be a little squished now because I switched to stretch to fit instead. So, but this is the best we've got to work with, I think. But let's see. Gather energy quicker. So it's always better to upgrade rather than build many low-level structures. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, so upgrade. We'll do that. While upgrading structures do not function. Okay, it's best not to upgrade while under attack. So there's a risk-reward aspect to the upgrade here. Look around by clicking and dragging the background. Oh, okay. That's good to know. Also zooming up by using the mouse wheel. Ah, that's something. Utilizing the mouse wheel is something you don't see too often in Flash games. Congratulations, master the skill to create solar stations, relay energy, mine asteroids, and move around the map. Okay. Do you know you can also click on the mini-map at the bottom of the screen? Ah, I see. Okay. You have completed the tutorial. Nice. Okay. You know, I should probably play through the other tutorials, but I don't want to take forever on this, so let's just start and see how well I do. See if I can grasp things as they're thrown at me. So, mine half of the minerals in the asteroid field. You should have little resistance from the pirates this far out. Okay. Mine half of the minerals in the asteroid field. You can see your mission progress at the top of the screen. Okay. So, let's get to work. And it looks like it has a direct link there, maybe. We'll see. So this is kind of like a real-time strategy experience by the looks of things. Everything is running in real time, obviously. Okay, those seem to be working. Let's go ahead and upgrade that. And maybe some more mineral miners. Looks like these can be mined as well. And let's see. What's a good place for another solar station? It looks like you can link them together like so. So this is showing the resources I think that I have at the moment. Repair station, basic laser. Ah, okay, so here's where the defenses come into play. Maybe I should build some basic defenses just in case. I don't know what direction the pirates are going to come from though, so maybe I'll hold off. Since the basic resource collection as well, then maybe I'll just focus on that for now. Let's see. Let's just get some mining operations going here. Uh-oh. Oh, here they come. Looks like from the, well, relative to the mini-map coming from the east. I know there is no real direction in space and whatnot, but, you know. Let's, can we upgrade this? That's grayed out, I think. But let's just build a couple of lasers. That'll probably be enough. It's only 5 fighters. Maybe enough coverage for all the possible attack vectors from this direction. Maybe I'll put one more over here in case one of them gets past them. There we go. Looks like these ones, these miners might be inactive. Maybe because this is drawing too much power for all the other installations and whatnot. Let's just see how we do. Here come the fighters. So it is a bit of a minimalist representation here, but okay. Wow. That was probably overkill, the amount of lasers that I set down, but I guess we'll just watch the fireworks here. Oh, okay. Maybe it was prudent after all. There's 10 more fighters heading in. So, we'll just see what happens here. I am still harvesting minerals. And boom. Okay, we have some breathing space to work with. Maybe I'll build another solar station that's in proximity to some of these other structures. Maybe? Maybe that'll help. Yeah, that's a decent number of enemy fighters. Fortunately, they're rather spread out, though, so my laser defenses should be more than adequate to defend, I believe. Okay. Right. This probably isn't going to build because this doesn't have an energy link. Let me just recycle this. Go ahead and just build it here. Yeah, there it goes. Let's go ahead and upgrade this while we're at it. Okay, so this shows the current amount of minerals that I have. 240 per minute. And this just shows the total that I've taken to fulfill the mission objective. I get it now. Okay. Yeah, I can definitely see the appeal of this. This is a pretty basic mission, so maybe I'll just play one more. Maybe I'll speed things up in editing as well, depending on how long this takes. Okay, there we go. So, yeah, that took longer than anticipated for a couple reasons. One, I didn't realize that you can exhaust the mineral resources for the asteroids that you mine. So some of these mines were just sitting there idle for a while, and when I tried to recycle one, I ended up recycling all of them. So I had to essentially kind of start over from scratch there and kind of rebuild some mines. So the asteroids that are green tinted are the ones that still have minerals. But anyway, I made it. I fended off another attack too. So I killed 30 ships. So maybe we'll just do one more. Mine half the minerals in the asteroid field. Be on the lookout for missile pirates. Use pulse lasers to shoot down their missiles. Okay. All right. Let's get to work. And also another thing I learned is that if you set miners in close proximity to multiple asteroids, it will mine them simultaneously. So, as you see there, it's drawing from both. So let's go ahead. Well, I can only get one there, but let's see. Put one here, maybe another one here. And we'll upgrade this so that it has more energy. Oh, that one turned red for a second, but looks like we're back in business. Maybe we'll upgrade it again. Why not? Be able to send a lot of energy that way, hopefully. Let's go ahead and upgrade a mine or two while we're at it as well, so it mines things faster. We're already 3% of the way. I might hit fast for a little bit. Maybe we'll get some more mines going here. Okay. That's pretty good. I think I might build another solar station for other mines. Let's see. Uh-oh. Hold on. Alright. Missile ships are incoming, so now's the time Let's just get a solar station out here and we'll power... Oh wait, hang on. It needs to be in range of the other one. Let's get another solar station built and some lasers constructed quick. Right there. Right there. I don't know, maybe one more? Well, do we need one more? I don't know. It's kind of not very many places I can put it. Can I build another solar station? Whoops. Well, gonna have to make do with what I've got, I think. Okay, so the few lasers that I did put down are doing a pretty decent job of taking care of these, so that one took a little damage, but I can build a repair station. I could do that. I would imagine it repairs automatically, right? Maybe. Okay, okay, nice. So it sends out little, like, repair drones. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, so they sent just a couple more missile ships, but nothing to be worried about. Okay, some of these mines are already... Okay, see, I think I had the all miners on option there earlier, so that's why... That's why it destroyed all of them. So I'm going to recycle the ones, and it did take all those off, but it was all of the ones that were no longer mining, so that's okay. And let's see. Maybe I'll try to build some mines over here. Oops, that's an energy store. Well, I need to get rid of that. Solar station, that's what I need. Okay. And energy produced, high demand. Okay. These are not mining. Maybe I need to upgrade this. It's a little much to wrap my head around, but still not mining. I wonder if I should just... Let's see. How many other asteroids are there? This might be a... Well, do I really want to do that? No, maybe not. Let's just recycle all these. That does give me a decent amount of return for resources. And we'll expand out this way. Like so. This needs to be upgraded. Let's go ahead and just get rid of this. That will provide more energy to those areas. How's it going? For some reason, it's not mining anything. And I'm not sure why. Probably is an energy issue. But I think I'll go ahead maybe and call it here. I would imagine I probably need some more time to get used to it. But I'll go ahead and meet you back on the main menu and I'll give you my thoughts. So that's the space game, an RTS top-down title set in space with a focus on resource collection and energy management. And it has elements of, I feel like, tower defense games in there as well, with the strategic placement of defensive structures to ward off waves of attacking enemy ships and whatnot. So it's definitely a very intriguing title. I feel like I may not have done it justice maybe quite well enough, but at the same time I didn't want to spend too much time in the training mode. But so some of that might be on me, but I feel like I didn't quite grasp all of the gameplay concepts and such. But having said all that, I can definitely tell that once you do, this is one of those titles that can become very, very engrossing once you've mastered it. So, yeah, I can definitely see the appeal of this. I don't know if it would make a top game list on my end, but definitely a game worth checking out regardless. So, thanks again to Creeper World 3 Tormented Space for suggesting this title, and thank you for tuning into this episode of Flashpoint Friday. And take care, everyone.